Hey, what up everybody, it's Sinny, and this is Gems of War on PS4. And today I just want to go over how to soul farm now that we've got the 4.6 update patch. It's been changing back and forth and back and forth. I have to keep updating this video with soul farming, and it's been a question I've seen asked a lot. What do we do about soul farming now? Back in the day, you would just do challenges, the old challenges, way back before 4.5. You would just go to the old challenge system and use your soul farming team in one of the easier challenges and just mark up the difficulty to Warlord 1, 2, or 3, or whatever is good for you. But ever since patch 4.5, they took the challenges out the way they were. There's no more difficulty slider, and they made this new challenge system, so you couldn't do it like that anymore. You couldn't set the difficulty anymore, and the rewards aren't just challenges anymore. As you see, it's glory here. So you couldn't do soul farming on the challenges after 4.5 update patch, since they changed the whole system. They upgraded it and changed it, overhauled it, if you may. So it switched to doing it in Explore. You'd have to do it in Explore. You would raise the difficulty up and run your Dragon Soul Pharos team through Explore and raise the difficulty up to Warlord 1 or 2 or 3. That was how we were doing it in 4.5. Now that 4.6 has come out, you can't do it like that anymore. There's no more difficulty slider on the Explore. Explore is all the way up overhauled as well, just like challenges was overhauled. So we got the myth stones now, the medals, the badges, all that in this newest patch. So how do you do soul farming now? Well, what you want to do is you still do it in Explore. So we're still in Explore. It's no longer challenges anymore like previous to 4.5. But since there's no difficulty slider, what you want to do is just go down, and you can set it on either difficulty 1, 2, 3, whatever it takes to get your Dragon Soul to cast 3 times. So we'll try it on 1 here, and I'll show you the problem with 1 for some people. This is not the soul farm team. Where is my soul farm team? Soul farm, maybe that was it, and I was just showing a weaker team. Come on, I guess this is it. So somebody was just suggesting a team, I think. Did I take out my soul farm team altogether? Oh, here it is, Dragon Soul Farm. So it's the Dragon Soul, Pharos Ra, Azurus, Umberwolf. This is still the best soul farming team. Of course, if you have 2 Pharos Ras, you can do that, and it would be a little bit better, but most people have 1 or none, so this is the best team overall for soul farming. Dragon Soul you can get from Dragon's Claw. Pharos Ra, it's a mythic, so you have to get it in the Soul Forge pretty much. And Azurus, just a epic, and Umberwolf is a legendary from Golvania, so get that with event keys. I have other videos that tell you how to get all these troops. I have a ton of soul farming videos if you want to go check out how to get the troops and what other troops to use if you don't have these troops, the best ways to get these troops, etc. How to use the team. There's a whole bunch of other soul farming videos. But in this one, I'm just going to go over what you should do now that it's 4.6. So let's go to battle with our soul farming team. And this is difficulty 1. So you basically want to find the difficulty that works best for you. And how is that determined? Well, it's determined based on how many times your Dragon Soul will cast. So we need red and purple mana here. There's a whole bunch of red and purple, so let's go ahead and cast our Dragon Soul. So every time we cast Dragon Soul, you're going to get some souls. So I have 48 out of 120. If you look up there in the middle, there's gold, 18 out of 100. souls 48 out of 120, and treasure maps 0 out of 10. So you want to get those souls up to 120 out of 120 and end the matchup at pretty much the same exact time. So we'll cast Dragon Soul again. And as you can see, I didn't hit 120. So I only got 102. That was difficulty 1. My Dragon Soul killed their whole other team in 2 casts. And that wasn't enough to get full souls. So I'm going to have to go up to difficulty 2 now. Which I can't change here. I wonder if I can go to a different one. Explore. Okay, yeah. Difficulty 2. Let's do this again. Now we're going to try it on difficulty 2. So this is what you want to do. You want to run through the difficulties. Try difficulty 1, then try difficulty 2. We need red and purple for Dragon Soul. You basically just want to cast Dragon Soul. That's the whole goal of this team. And you'll get faster and faster the more you do it. And you'll figure out the best ways to do it and everything. You could also cast your Pharos Ra, but basically want to cast your Dragon Soul 3 times. So that was once. That was twice. Still not full souls. And that's 3 times, and now I have full souls. For some reason the bunny survived, but that looks like the best one to me, difficulty 2. So let's try it again and make sure that every time we want full souls and the matchup to end either shortly thereafter and not before. So you really want it to line up to where you get full souls at the same time the battle is ending. So I'm just grabbing red and purple again. Casting Dragon Soul. 1 cast. 2 casts. 3 casts and full souls. So and the battle ended at exactly the same time. So that was perfect. So you just keep doing this. Keep going through your explore battles on whatever difficulty for you. If you're lower level, if you're less than level 1000 or you have lower stats or whatever, maybe difficulty 1 is what you need to be on. But my Dragon Soul killed everything in 2 casts, which wasn't good for soul farming. So I had to move up to difficulty 2. And I don't have any red or purple here. That is wonderful. So I'll just take the brown. Here's some purple. Purple and red, please. Of course, it doesn't want to give me what I want. And we're gonna kill him without getting our Dragon Soul up. We're gonna skull him to death, which that happens sometimes. It's not always gonna be perfect. You're not always gonna get 3 casts with Dragon Soul, even on the correct difficulty. So that was 1. That is 2. And you could cast Pharos Ra if you want, and you'll still get full souls, because he also gives souls. But you have to cast 3 casts of either Dragon Soul or Pharos Ra, and most of the time it's going to be Dragon Soul. So we got full souls again there. And you just run through the 4 explore battles over and over and over. So we're looking for red and purple. And it just doesn't want to give it to us. So we can try to get mana for Pharos Ra instead if we can't find any red or purple. Red and purple. There's some brown. Extra turn, I can't resist. Here's some purple. Got Dragon Soul up. Whenever it's up, just cast it. It's up again, cast it. Perfect. One more time. Bang, 120 out of 120. Right there. 246 souls. I don't even know if I'm wearing the correct armor, but it should go really fast to where you can almost get 1,000 souls a minute. Or, you know, something like that. I have a mini boss battle, of course. So you'll have to run through and do those 4 battles over and over and over to soul farm. So what was I gonna show next? And I wonder if you can jump to a different one here. Yeah, so you could switch kingdoms if you want every 4 battles, so you can keep soul farming. But once you get your myth stones up to 100, you're gonna want to do, which you can only do by fighting a mini boss, but once you get the mini boss open, you really want to just do it so you can get your myth stones, so you can do your mythic chest and everything, because medals and badges are really good, so you don't want to skip out on them. But I'm just showing this for soul farming, so we'll go ahead and skip it. Dragon Soul 1 time, Dragon Soul 2 times, Dragon Soul 3 times, and I might have to finish them off. Oops, I picked the wrong thing, but whatever, it's dead. As long as it finishes around the same time. But the main thing you need to do is get your souls all the way full and in the battle at pretty much the same time. And make sure you're wearing your correct armor, which I don't know if I even am. Nope, not even wearing the right one. So celestial armor is what you want. You can buy this with gems. Really important for soul farming. And then your pet, the moon pet down here. If you can get that to mythic, that's pretty important as well. It's 5% bonus souls from battles, and that adds up. So that's how you do it now. You would just go to explore, go to difficulty, find the difficulty, find the explore difficulty that will let you cast Dragon Soul 3 times or whatever to get full souls, whatever it may be. Maybe we'll do one more here with the Dragon Soul, Pharos, Xerus, Umberwolf. Whatever difficulty it is. It might be 1 for you if you're lower than me. It might be 3 for you if you're higher level than me with better stats. So we're taking red or purple and red. Got our Dragon Soul up. You want to cast it 3 times, because that will fill you up. So if it only casts twice and you win like that, maybe in this kingdom I need to move it up a difficulty, you know, because I didn't get full souls there. Well, let's try it again. But basically the answer to the question of where do you soul farm now after 4.6 patch, the answer is in the new Explore. You just pick a difficulty where you can cast your Dragon Soul 3 times. And you just keep doing that over and over and over. Eventually you'll get to a mini boss battle, and you'll have to pause your soul farming for a second so you can get your myth stones, and eventually you'll get enough myth stones to where you can fight the mythic boss. You're going to want to do that as well. So soul farming is a little bit slower now because you're going to want to do those things. You're going to want to go down those side paths and do those other things that aren't involved with soul farming, because it's important. It's also important. So, and you can't just keep one of the bad things about the new system is you can't keep spamming explore over and over like you used to be able to do. You can't just hit the next battle. It's not as fast anymore to do that. And so I got 120 out of 120 that time. So it worked out. So you'll find a difficulty where most of the time you're going to cast Dragon Soul 3 times and in the battle at exactly the same time. That way it's quick and it's consistent. And you'll do these 4 explore battles, then you'll have to do your mini boss, and you'll get your myth stones, and then you'll have to go back and do your 4 explore again, do your mini boss, get your myth stones, hopefully fight the mythic boss. But the main spot you're going to be doing the soul farming is in these 4 explore battles. So that's the team, that's the strategy. Just find your difficulty. It's different for everybody. If you're level 500, it's probably difficulty 1. If you're level 1000 to 12 to 1300, it's probably difficulty 2. If you're level 1500 and up, it's probably difficulty 3, just because of your stats, you know. But it's different for everybody. You gotta find the difficulty that works for you. Another way you can soul farm, if you don't have Dragon Soul, if you don't have Pharos Ra, if you're really early in the game, like you're not even level 500 yet or whatever, and you want to get a jump on soul farming, you can go and do Arena. A lot of people don't like Arena, they think it's hard or whatever, but if you can get your Runic Blade and you can start practicing Arena and getting really good and fast at it, you get a decent amount of souls for clearing Arena. More than you would get for battles without a Pharos Ra and a Dragon Soul. If you're using some Necromancy, Warlock, Valkyrie type team with no Dragon Soul or Pharos Ra, that's going to go really slow. So you could try Arena and just see if Arena's faster or not. Arena's 8 battles. If you win all 8 and you don't lose and you use Runic Blade and you get it done quickly, it gives you like, I think 3,000 souls or something like that. So a decent amount per battle, like at least 300 something, 400 something. As long as you get really good at it and you win every time, which I can with the Runic Blade, it probably is definitely a good option for people that are lower levels that don't have these troops. So I always like to mention that when talking about soul farming. Oh my goodness, I got devoured. Well, that's fun. Why are these troops such high levels here? Well, this one's gonna be an anomaly, but if we can cast our Pharos Ra enough times, we might still get full souls, but let's kill that guy so he doesn't do that again. We'll cast this. We still got 120 out of 120, so either way. But like I said, that's the answer. You just go to explore. You can even switch if you want, but you really do want to fight those mini bosses. You pick a difficulty that works for you, whether it's 1, 2, or 3. That's probably going to be one of those 3. For me, it's 2. If you're lower level than me, it might be difficulty 1. If you're higher level than me, it might be difficulty 3. But the main thing is, cast your Dragon Soul 3 times, get full souls, 120 out of 120, or whatever it is for you. Make sure you wear your correct armor, and make sure you have your Moon upgraded as high as you can. And like I said, the armor is the Celestial armor, and you can buy that with gems. And also, like I said, if you don't have Pharos Ra, you don't have Dragon Soul, you can try Arena. Arena gives a decent amount of souls for completing the whole thing. So those are your options right now, and that is the best way to do it. If you want to learn how to get the troops, if you want to learn how to get Pharos Ra and Dragon Soul and Azurus and Umberwolf, if you want to know how to get those and how to target them and all that, check out some of my other soul farming videos. But just for the answer of what to do now after 4.6, the answer is it's explore. It's whatever difficulty works for you, casting Dragon Soul 3 times, getting full souls at the same time as the battle ends, and doing it quickly and consistently. And the more times you do it, the faster you'll get at it, and the faster it'll go, and the more souls you'll get faster. And like I said, if you're lower level 500 range or under, you could try Arena. Arena does give a decent amount of souls if you get really good at it, and you can win and go 8-0 with that Runic Blade. Check out my other guide, my Arena guide. It shows you how to easily win in Arena. Check out my other soul farming guides. It'll show you how to get those troops and some other different troops to use that are lower level, that aren't mythic or legendary and all that. So. But the best way to do it is using Pharos Ra and Dragon Soul, doing it on difficulty 1, 2, or 3 in the new challenge system, or the new explore system, excuse me. And if you can't do that, do it in Arena and try to get those troops. Get that dawnbringer, get all those medals and badges, and level up all those troops. Everybody needs a bunch of souls now. It costs like 60,000 or something extra souls now just to level up troops with the badges and stuff. So everybody needs souls again. So please like, share, subscribe. Hopefully this answered the question, how do we soul farm now? And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.